To get premium trading and investing tips, support on Patreon. How's it going, everybody, and welcome to another Market Watch video. Guys, today I had the console open because I wanted to show you the League SBCs. Actually, not the League SBCs. They released those Common Ball SBCs as they did last year. But somehow EA removed it right now, so I don't know what is going on or why. Maybe there was still an error again. I wouldn't be surprised if they did that, but you know how it is, EA being EA. So we're just gonna go straight into the market rather than looking what they released. And yes, I have the Rulebreakers Team 2 opened here because mistakenly I thought they're getting out of packs on Wednesday, but actually they're going out of packs tomorrow. And because of that, I needed to go in. I needed to go in and buy a few, because if tomorrow, as we were being saying on these videos for the past week, if they don't release both teams in packs, Team 1 and Team 2 from the Rulebreakers, I do think these guys will go up. Now, as I said, they did last year on some promos where they put both teams in packs. And that actually caused the market to go slightly down, but mostly the specific promo cards, they went down a lot. So for example, I already went in and I bought the 4 cards that we looked on stream that I like the most as investments, and I bought them as investments, of course, for the next period. I did buy 1 Podence, 1 Van Aanholt, 1 Jimenez, and 1 Cuadrado. I feel like these 4 guys can do very well because on their specific position in their leagues, they're quite in demand. I went in because I also think if they're not re-released in packs tomorrow with the Team 1, I do think they will have a nice rise into the weekend and then maybe into the week after. Remember, guys, Black Friday period is almost here. I advise you to go out of most stuff already, maybe this weekend or the weekend after. Don't hold too long. The weekend after, you have to be out of your most investments, because after that week, we're gonna see YouTubers, we're gonna see people through like the market experts and all of those guys talking about the Black Friday, and when they start talking about, they bring out a bit of panic. And when they start bringing out a bit of panic, so already like the high point is already lost on some cards, and then you have to sell them a bit lower, and then when the market panic hits for the Black Friday, you're gonna see most of the cards go down. But all in all, yesterday, if you watch my latest video, which I put out on Friday, I told you guys to buy these cards on Sunday. Now, here's the mistake. The mistake was that I told you that Sunday is potentially going to be the lowest point for this card. It wasn't. It was actually Saturday. This was my mistake, but I went in on Sunday either way. When I saw Valverde sitting at 250 on Saturday, I didn't go in just because I was thinking about Sunday, how is usually the low point. It should be the low point for these team of the weeks right now with the weekend league sell-off. And I said, okay, even if he's a bit higher on Sunday, I'm still going to buy it a bit higher, because I specifically know that time is going to be the lowest point, if not the lowest point, close to the lowest point from which the card is going to start rising in value. And this is what happened. Actually, Saturday was a lower point because Valverde, you could have got him at 250. I got in at 260, and now he's already at 285. We got Gomez at 225. He was 215 on Saturday, even lower than that. I don't remember Zaha. I think he was just slightly under 200k, but yesterday we got it at 200k, already rising. Kimmich was actually at 115. We got him yesterday at 120, 125, somewhere around those values. But actually, they started slowly rising from that moment on, and Sunday was actually the smartest time to go in, even if you went in a bit higher. Now, this was also my thinking for the Rulebreakers 2 team. I didn't want to go in yesterday yet. I also thought that on Wednesday they're going to go out of packs. That was my miscalculation. But either way, buying them tonight, if they're not resupplied with Team 1, with the Team 2, if they're both not resupplied tomorrow, they're going to rise. They're just going to rise into the weekend. You're going to make profit from mostly whatever you buy. A lot of you have been asking me about Calhanoglu. Be careful. Check Laxalt's last year's Scream card, how he reacted. This dude reminds me a lot about Laxalt. He was very good, like stats wise. He didn't have a lot of agility and balance like Calhanoglu here, and that was the problem. And because of that, after the first week, in the first weekend, he rose up from 26 to like 35, 39k, and then from that week he dropped back down to 25, and then he dropped to 20k, and he stayed like a 20k value throughout the whole year. So that's very important for you guys to note. I feel like Calhanoglu this year can have similar patterns. I would stay away from that specific cards. And there's also you asking me about Teixeira. Some of you guys bought him at 290 this morning. The fact about Teixeira is that he's not from the top 5 leagues. Right now there's hype. You need to understand. Paulinho is out. There's Talisca out. You have Teixeira. There's massive hype on these Brazilian cards from the Chinese league that can have green links together. After that passes away, after new better cards get out, and after the Black Friday market crash, these guys are going to drop in value. Now, if you bought and you hold them, I would suggest you sell them either this weekend or latest next one, because from those weekend on into the Black Friday, I can see Talisca only drop in value like Hulk did last year, I do believe, or the year before. We had Hulk card who was so hyped up as a right mid in game, and then he started just dropping as weeks go by. It was crazy. It was just a crazy drop week by week. People were that bought thought he's gonna rise, but it didn't happen just because they were hardly linkable. They're not from the top 5 leagues, and the cards that are from the top 5 leagues, as we were looking at, Podence, Angel, Jimenez, Cuadrado, these are very good buys. Now, another one that I'm looking at is Di Maria, a bit riskier because he's so much higher with 2-star weak foot, but I would gamble the most out of everyone else that is a bit higher end on him. Pogba is too high right now, getting in that Black Friday market. You might want to take a step back before investing a million coins in a card right now. If you have million coins worth cards, I would start getting out this weekend already, potentially, rather than the weekend after, just to be safe. Podence also can get hyped up if Semedo gets into the team of the week. A lot of people predicting Semedo could get into the team of the week. I know he's a left wing, Semedo will be a right wing back, but people will find ways to link him up, and if they do, he can have some good hype there. That's why I also bought one today. Guys, remember, I'm bringing you all of these details right now of the rule breakers because I want you guys to go in, have those coins. But if for some reason tomorrow they resupply, I can't stress this enough, if they resupply Team 1 and Team 2, be in either in the stream, we're going to look it together tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. UK time, because if they re-release those, both teams in packs, they're going to announce it at 6 p.m. UK time, so we're going to check it on stream live, of course. But if you can't do it, at least set an alarm, check it on the EA Twitter or in-game if they kept them in packs. If they did that, sell them. Sell them for losses, because they're going to go way lower. If they're going to keep them throughout the rewards with so many people packing both of these teams, it's going to get crazy nasty. Most of these cards will go very lower in value. So for example, if you bought any of these, just remember, even if you take 20, 15k else, don't worry about it. You took a risk, you bought it today, because if they don't bring both teams back in packs into Friday, I think you will make very good profits. So I hope this helps you a lot, guys. If you have any questions, drop them down below. Make sure to be in the stream tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. UK time. And thank you again for watching. Really appreciate so many of you coming out. Have a good one. Cheers.